Good morning. Here is today's word of blessings for you. 2 Kings 7 1-2 and 8-9. Elisha replied, "Hear the word of the Lord. This is what the Lord says. About this time tomorrow, a sheah of the finest flour will sell for a shekel and 2 seahs of barley for a shekel at the gate of Samaria." The officer on whose arm the king was leaning said to the man of God, "Look, even if the Lord should open the floodgates of the heavens, could this happen?" "You will see it with your own eyes," answered Elisha, "but you will not eat any of it." The men who had leprosy reached the edge of the camp, entered one of the tents and ate and drank. Then they took silver, gold and clothes, and went off and hid them. They returned and entered another tent and took some things from it and hid them also. Then they said to each other, "What we are doing is not right. This is a day of good news and we are keeping it to ourselves. If we wait until daylight, punishment will overtake us. Let's go at once and report this to the royal palace." Today's title is Good News. One thing that I have found interesting through interactions with people is this: people who bring good news tend to bring good news all the time. On the other hand, people who bring bad news tend to bring bad news all the time too. What kind of news do you bring to others? Israel was now under the long siege of Aram. People were even eating their babies. However, the Lord proclaimed the good news to the king and the people of Israel through prophet Elisha. Elisha said that the price of food such as fine flour and barley will go down dramatically the next day. It was good news that they have been waiting for. The king and his closest officer were the first people to hear the good news. But they didn't accept the good news. The officer whom the king relies on flatly denied the good news, saying cynically, "Will this happen even if the Lord should open the floodgate of heavens?" The good news didn't do any good to them. A group of lepers was dying out of food too. They decided to go out to the camp of Aram army for food since they were dying anyway. There, they witnessed a wonderful sight. The army of Aram all hurriedly ran away, leaving all their food and treasures. They ate to their hearts full. Excited about unexpected food and booty, they almost forgot the people dying in the city. But they soon gathered their senses. They went and shared the good news. The good news to the lepers saved them and others. This is exactly what happens with the gospel message. It is the greatest news of all. Jesus the Son of God died to save us all. Whosoever would believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. It will turn around the darkness of our life to light, and death to life instantly. But will we hear the good news and share it with others? That's what concerns God. What do you do with good news? Are you accepting it and rejoicing in it? Are you sharing the good news?